Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here back, and we are doing a best of 3 Bloomburrow draft. We've got Mistbreath Elder here, pretty sweet, 1-drop. Just keeps growing, potentially. You get all your Enter the Battlefield effects again. And it's a 1-mana 2/2. It's a great card. I'm going to take it over the Host, which is also a great card for the Rabbit deck. And Banishing Light removal. And I love the duo. The duo with the Elder is amazing. It'd be nice if we get that back. Not holding my breath, though. This pack's not that deep. So, yeah, I mean, we just take the Elder, see if we can put a Frog deck together. Ooh, Season of Loss. Well, this card's actually really great. This is a great mythic. Because you can, if you can just make them 5 mana, sack 5 creatures, too. Otherwise, for frogs, I mean, the Druid with the Elder is pretty slick combo, but I mean, you can still play the Elder outside of a frog deck too, and we would end up squirrels. It's not like squirrels don't have Enter the Battlefield effects, so it's probably worth taking this just because the upside on it is so substantial. And the fact that we got past it is kind of surprising. I mean, each opponent losing X life or X's number of creature cards in your graveyard, that just wins the game sometimes. So this card is incredibly strong. Want this Dre leader too, but yeah, we just take Seasonal Loss. It's totally fine. All right, Ruthless Negotiation, not bad. Duo kind of makes sense for Squirrel deck. Works with Season of Loss and fills your yard for foraging. There's Root Weaver as well. I'm kind of fine taking the duo. I think it makes sense. Negotiation's fine, but I would rather play some cheap creatures, I think, with potential upside for what we're doing. I guess it kind of has synergy with Elder. Probably don't need a mill to that badly, but I guess if I do, it's there. Star Charter is great for the Bat deck, but yeah. Go ahead and take that duo. All right. So Druid of the Spade or Rampager. Just a raccoon. Another Psychic Whirl. Otterball Antics is a great card for the Otter deck, but we're pretty far away from that. Druid of the Spade is not that exciting, unfortunately. If we do raccoons, because this card is very good. 2 mana, 2 power, first strike, and it ramps you to 4. Could see taking the Collector here and kind of hedging our bets a little bit. Just because this doesn't matter. And yeah, that doesn't really matter either. Let's just take the Collector. This makes us more possible raccoon deck or possible lizards, I guess. All right, well, this does kind of make sense if we end up squirrels. This is kind of sweet, actually. It's good with Mistbreath Elder. So the duo is very good with the Elder too. It's a squirrel and a raccoon. I could see taking the Lookout here. It's got reach too. It's not a very good beater. It's not super efficient. But it does ramp, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go with the Lookout over the... I feel like it's actually pretty good. Well, we can take the Ambusher. I'm okay with it. Otherwise, I take a Hidden Grotto. Surveil, useful for us, but there's a Rabid Non here. Pick 6. Which is actually kind of impressive. This card is very good. I mean, this is good too. I'll go with the Ambusher. Just because we have more black cards. Oh, this is cool, but splashing the white might be difficult. You can tap on tap tokens though, which is kind of cool. So you can use food. We have Polywallop, so we do have a couple frogs. Otherwise, Intimidator we don't really need. It's possible we could splash Balin, but yeah, I'm going to take Polywallop. I think I'd rather have the... It's kind of expensive, but we could end up with some more frogs. We'll see. Wear down. Yeah, we don't really need that. This is sort of for the frog deck. Still have a chance to just... Yeah, we could just take Cutthroat. I mean, this card's very strong, and we have some black already. Wear down is kind of irrelevant. It is a sideboard card, I suppose. That's true. Maybe we just take a wear down for sideboard. All right, wow. I mean, Pick 9 Duo is just absurd. This card is so good. So that's a big gift. All right. And we got the Druid back too. I'm going to take the Druid because it's just so strong with Mistbreath Elder over the Duo. Despite the Duo actually being a squirrel, but that's okay. Don't need that. Don't need this. I guess we'll just cut the Whirl. Take a Scribe. And Assailant could play. I mean, it's playable. I just hope we don't have to play it. All right, Shoreline Looter, but all right. Wolverine is pretty good. It's very versatile. Overprotect is cool combat trick. Orator is obviously good. Sticky Tongue Sentinel is not bad. But, and then I got Board Wipe. I think we're pretty well settled into green-black. I'm going to take the Wolverine. It's just very versatile. That is nice. Good uncommon. Kind of expensive, but that's okay. Scavenger's Talent. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. With, I mean, it's a cool card. It's cheap too. Otherwise, you could take the Storm. I do like this though. Making food whenever your stuff dies for 1 mana is kind of good. The Sentries are obviously pretty decent too. Miss the Elder, but I'll go with the Talent. This, I mean, we're in the color scheme for it, so I'm all right with that. So Brawl kind of makes sense. Marshstalker's not bad, but I do have 2 rats too. Kind of a cool card. But it, unfortunately, the rat deck is kind of at odds with squirrels because Threshold and Forage don't work out so well together. But Longstalk Brawl I feel good about, so 1 mana removal. Mentor, huh? It's a great card, but could take the Sentry now. Otherwise, Duo with Elder. Get a flyer. We don't have any flyers, and I guess technically you can win a game with just Elder and Duo, even if you can't attack in. It's probably a little more exciting than Sentry. All right, Overseer, I mean, technically makes sense for the deck. Otherwise, Marshstalker might make more sense just as like a decent beater. Maybe rarely comes back. It's not like we're, I mean, we really don't have that much forage right now anyway, so. All right. All right, another Wolverine. High Stride combat trick. We'll take a second Wolverine. It's a strong card. It's a lot of 5-drops now, though. So Bushy Bodyguard is pretty sweet. Finally getting some forage payoff here. It's actually kind of sweet with Mistbreath Elder too, if you actually can forage. Right now we don't have that much self-mill though. We don't have any of the cash grabs or anything. So we'll take the Root Weaver. We've got a lot of expensive stuff, so this just became a lot more valuable to us. Yeah, order makes sense. I mean, to be honest, we don't have anything like busted to bring back, but even just getting like a Wolverine back could be good. I could see taking the Cutthroat just because it's kind of strong, but 2-drop, the difference between 2 and 3 is pretty significant. I guess we can, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. All right, well, I don't like, I like the Cutthroat. I don't like the Assassin. Three mana 4/3 that you can give Menace is definitely a big deal. That card will put people away. Neither of these cards matter for us. We're in a pretty weird deck here, but we're gonna have to make it work. All right, this card's fine. I mean, you can look at their hand too. At the very least, you get a 2/2 Menace. They have to discard. It's pretty good. Otherwise, we could take another Brawl or a Polywallop. But, I mean, looking at your opponent's hand is pretty strong. And we have a good amount of 2-drops, I think. Oh, we don't want this. Not in the main deck. Yeah, I mean, we can take the Warlock. That's a strong effect. It's pretty sweet. Just can't really splash it except off a Root Weaver. Oh, that's a cool one. Curious Forager's cool. Probably just take Cash Grab here. How many squirrels do we have? Only 3? Makes it a little bit worse. But it just is so good for feeding this deck, so I kind of want to take it. This card is very strong, but I just don't realistically think we can splash it. So we could take another Polywallop. Frog count is still, oh, 4 frogs. That's not bad, actually. Even if you're paying 3 for this, it's not bad. Otherwise, Haven for fixing. Probably just take the Mentor, I suppose. 4 mana. Well, no, never mind. We're not in blue. I guess we just take the Polywallop then. Getting a little clunky, but all right. Duo. Duo makes sense. Mill 2 for forage and make our swarm cheaper. And it makes Season of Loss better. Yeah, that makes sense. Same argument for Cash Grab, I suppose. We have some removal in here. Season of Loss, 2 Polywallop. Yeah, our removal is actually not bad. Maybe I'll take another one here. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I would say it's probably worth it. Them getting a random card versus you choosing, and you get rid of their biggest thing. Yeah, it's worth it. Okalo Village. Yeah, this is sweet. It buffs all of our dudes too. It's really good. Free for the deck too. Nothing else even close, so that's nice. All right, we'll just take the Boxer. 2-drop 3/2. We've got, you know, Cutthroat. We've got 4 and 5 drops. We're fine. Makes sense to me. All right, could take the Ambusher. How does this work? We don't have a lot of ways to put plus some counters on things. Yeah, we'll take an Ambusher and be happy about it. I have 2 of them. Scales of Shade. I mean, we do have lizards, but don't really need it. Probably best for the rabbit deck, I guess, but I'll take Scales of Shade. I don't think we play it. We have more than enough removal. I'll take Glarb if we, I was going to say if we wheel Bell. We could wheel the land too, but. All right, take the Mentor. All right. We're not playing the Mentor. And we're not playing Glarb. It's not worth messing with the mana base over it, but Glarb is pretty sweet. There's actually quite a few things we could play off of it. But that's okay. It's cool. It's really good. I mean, if I had more than just a 3-tree Root Weaver to cast it, I'd consider it, but it's just not worth it in this deck. So let's dump the Glarb, dump the Assailant. We can cut more creatures if I want. Cut Scales of Shale. I still like the Lookout. I want kind of all our cheap stuff. We have 3 rats in here, whatever. It's fine. I could try out the talent. I mean, we have some forage stuff in here, don't we? Thought we did. Maybe we don't. It's not like getting food's bad anyway. But I could see maybe cutting talent, but yeah, getting food is kind of, it only triggers once a turn, but it's not bad. It's just, we really can't utilize the food so much in here. So maybe we are trying to, I mean, the Bushy Bodyguard is the big one, I guess. But I could see maybe cutting the talent. It's cool, but we probably don't need it. 4 5 drops and an 8 drop, huh? I mean, it's a lot. But we have the Root Weaver. I could see maybe cutting the Cutthroat, but we have a good amount of 1 and 2 drops, actually. This could realistically be a 4-3. I could see maybe cutting the Duo. I kind of like it, but it just slightly cuts our curve down, and I think it makes it a little better. We have plenty of frogs and rabbits and raccoons and squirrels and all that, right? I think so. 4 frogs, 4 squirrels, yeah, that's fine. What else is a pump? Raccoons and rabbits, I don't know. Do we have any of those? 1 raccoon, 1 rabbit. Well, there you have it. So 1 more cut. Huh. Could see maybe, I mean, Cutthroat kind of feels like the odd man out, I guess. Lookout ramps us to 5, which I kind of like. That lets us play a Wolverine on turn 4. It seems pretty good. It just doesn't beat down otherwise, which is kind of bad, but it's got reach. I'll try it. I think it's probably fine. And it's a frog for making Polywallop cheaper. That is important. So I suppose we cut the Cutthroat. All right, I think the deck's fine. It kind of didn't quite come together as well as I would have liked, but we have some strong things going on, so I think it's good. All right, we'll try this. We'll see you in round 1. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. I don't know if I want to play a 2-drop 2-1, especially against a 1-3. All right, well, guess that works. Oh wait, you need 4 mana, don't you? Yeah. All right. I think we're waiting. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll play the Bodyguard to trade with the mentor. All right, do the duo here. It's a lot of food. So if I block the duo, they would have -1/-1. Now at least I can cast the swarm. Well, I guess we smash because I can't really block here with that ambusher in hand. Guess I can play this and buff my Wolverine, maybe. Maybe we buff the swarm, because then they can't get -1/-1. Either way, they trade, so... Alright, I guess I'll do here. Oh, wait. No, it's none of these, is it? That's alright. We have all the elementals going for us here. All right, go to game 2 here. So we don't really have much of a sideboard, do we? No, I don't think we do, but that's okay. We can run it back. All right, we'll play first. And yeah, it's a keep. Hopefully set up for a season of lost kill, although it's going to be tough with all the food they make. All right, no play, that's good. So we can do lookout this turn. That was a good land to reveal. Cool. Easy trade. All right, so let's do cash grab here. Jeez. Probably the Wolverine, I guess. I don't get the food now, huh? Well, that's all right. All right, I can do Season of Loss now, and that probably is just worth it. Oh, I can do the Orator now, huh? Get back probably the Duo. Only got 3 creatures in the yard. We'll just kill all there. Let's just board wipe them. All right, and then we can pass. Could blow up their food, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, that doesn't work. Whoops. Well, I didn't want to do Sunshower Druid this turn anyway, so it's okay. Let's see here. Looking at their graveyard. All right. Okay. So we go land. I see. I see the issue. So we go Duo. And we go So I could do the druid, but I think we just maximize the village and then do brawl. And then we don't have to gift them anything either. All right. No lizard, unfortunately, but that's all right. All right. All right. See you for round 2. I guess we can keep this. All right, I think we'll attack. We'll bluff like we got something here. We'll do the warlock. Get a good look at their hand here. Dire Sight and Carrot Cake. Well, both pretty good. Probably take the Dire Sight. It's gonna be a tough race to win here. Hmm. 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 Let's cash grab first here. Oh. Well, this got a lot better. So I can kill the cleric. All right, go to game 2 here. Let's see. Guess we could put the flyer in. That probably makes some sense. This has reach too, it's not bad. And then we cut maybe a Wolverine. I mean, I can kill creature tokens though. Yeah, it's still pretty good. But it's a bit slow. I guess I could cut the swarm. All right. I don't love it, but I'll keep it. I think we might just wait on the cash grab so I can get the food. That's too bad. Oh, that's nice. They don't know about it either. That's really nice. Oh, that worked out beautifully. Could have killed the duo. It's got more synergies, but I don't want to trade off my dudes, basically. My main sources of damage at the moment. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. They can't block, so I guess that's good. Oh, that's nice. Hmm. Bit of a miss there, unfortunately. So let's see. We don't actually hit for lethal here, do we? So I think we have to kill the Starscape Cleric, actually. Just because it represents so much extra damage here. It's almost like a Lord effect for all their dudes. All right. I mean, our play is pretty obvious, so we hope to draw something and attack with everything. Well, I guess you can't attack with everything then, huh? Well, timely draw there. So we do the brawl, give him a tapped fish. Yeah. So brawl the stoat. They do gain life, but that's okay. All right. I'm trying to think if I want to. Is there a way to speed it up more? Like, do I want to try and brace them with cutthroat? The problem is I need the actual cheap removal. Like, Polywallop is kind of expensive. Wolverine does its job. It took out a token at least, but yeah, it's still a little bit slow. Could see the Scales of Shale just to gain life, but I don't think that's a great plan either. Basically, I could see doing Cutthroat to lower the curve, because they're probably not blocking. And in that case, I don't love it. I don't love it either way. The creature removal is actually kind of important against the bat deck because you have to take out the enablers or the payoffs, one or the other. All right, this hand is pretty good. Turn 2, Root Weaver. Turn 3, we have access to 4 mana. I still don't think it's enough to do the... That's okay. Oh, no play. Lucky us. So I did Okala Village. Could do Bodyguard plus Pump It. That doesn't seem amazing. Guess we could do a duo here. I do have Wolverine next turn. It's kind of cool. No, not anymore. Although with the Bodyguard, I guess I'll get to Forage, so that's cool. It's a weird choice, actually. They don't know about this forest, so I guess I can play the Okalo. But yeah, that's a... I don't know if that was the right choice. Because now I'm bashing in for more damage and I have a 5/4 instead of a 4/2. And this bushy Bodyguard's about to get huge. Leaving the Warlock back, huh? Surprising. They didn't even... Well, they have Sonar Strike mana up, so I'm going to anticipate that. They know about the Bodyguard already, so we can go Bodyguard Forge. I guess we can smash first. And anticipate a Sonar Strike here. At least on their turn only, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, they want me to Polywallop, but they have Sonar Strike, so I'm not going to. All right. Well, I'm fine with that too. So we'll Offspring this and then Forage plus Okalo Village. That seems pretty good to me. No, I don't want to tap like that. No, I don't want to tap like that. There we go. Wonder if I actually want to do it on the 1/1. So then they both can attack into the Cleric. All right. I want to do non-lands, or non-creatures rather. All right. Looks like they're attacking here. Oh, it worked out pretty well for him, actually. That was a good draw, though. So, yeah, I guess we just keep smashing away here. Oh, they know about the swamp. I might as well just played it. Hmm. 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 Yeah, looks like we kind of unfortunately die either way. All right, well, made it interesting, but not good enough. We'll see for round 3. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, we can keep it. We need some help, but we got turn 2, 3-2. So I guess we could attack here in Warlock, see what they have going on with that charter. Other options are Polywallop, kill the charter. They're tapped out, so it's a reasonable play. Doesn't leave me with any more removal. It's probably worth it, though. I don't want them getting free cards. I don't love it, but I don't want them just randomly gaining life like that. So 1 mana shy of Druid plus Duo Village. So we probably just do Wolverine and pump. Could get their bat back, I guess. I guess I'll take it. I don't know. If they're bluffing, they got a good bluff. All right. So we can bash for 9 and probably do Warlock. So they did have the ambusher. 2 consumed by greeds, huh? Jeez. So I'd have to sack my Wolverine. They can do both, can't they? I can't see if that's 3 or 4. I think it's 3. I don't really want him to do 2 of these in one turn. So I think we'll do that. And I'll gain a life, pump the Warlock. No reach on that Druid, unfortunately. Well, that was a good draw. Oh, except I can't cast it. Makes it a less good draw. I'm gonna be 1 shy, huh? Dang. I guess we die. All right, go to game 2 here. Maybe we do get rid of Swarm. That was kind of a dead card in our hand that game. All right. Keep it. Well, I like seeing the cleric when we've got an ambusher in hand. Good rip. The block here would just be so good for us. So we'll just pass and yeah, it's worth it. All right. Go to game 3 here. And yeah, we can run it back. More on the draw. We can keep this. We need green mana, but we have a 2-drop black creature and 3-drop, so there's really no reason to mull this hand. Yeah, I guess we can start with the boxer here. Hmm. Huh. Well, I guess I can do the lookout. So trying to think what I like the most here. Yeah, what do I like the most here? I guess Brawl the Cleric. And then Orator. suppose I can attack here. But then if I greed, no. Not worth it. Because basically if they block with the rabbit, then it doesn't end up that good for me. Oh, we can get the lookout back. Actually, this works out okay. Although, do I really want the lookout back? Guess not especially. All right, well, I think we just killed the flyer then. I don't think they block anyway, so that's fine. Kill the cleric. Well, that's pretty sweet. So now I can do consume with greed plus this offspring and double forage. That's pretty slick. All right, let's start with that. We don't want him to draw a card. I want to make my boxer indestructible too. Maybe I should have attacked the word or two there, but then they might not have blocked. All right, well, ended up going 0-3. Let's see if we get a pity pack here. We do a pack one, pick one. All right, I think we probably just take a fell. Salvation Swan, decent card, but like I said, birds, a little unreliable. Carrot Cake's pretty sweet. It has a good common, but fell deals with everything, so it's probably worth it. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.